The Los Angeles Dodgers have been making waves with their off-season acquisitions, but recent developments have cast a shadow of uncertainty over their decisions. See, they signed some big contracts and everyone was super excited about the fresh talent joining the team. But then, bam, trouble hit. First off, there's this wild scandal involving Shohei Ohtani's agent. Apparently, there's been some serious monkey business going down, and now the feds are poking around, raising doubts about Ohtani's future and what the Dodgers knew about it. And if that wasn't enough drama, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who was supposed to be this rising star, didn't exactly shine bright in his first games. Fans are scratching their heads wondering if the team's plans are as solid as they seemed. So, in this video, we're going deep into what's up with the Dodgers. We'll talk about those big contracts, dive into the mess with Ohtani, and figure out what's going on with Yamamoto. Are the Dodgers on the right track, or did they just drop the ball? Stick around, because we're about to uncover all the juicy details and see if the Dodgers might have goofed big time. Let's dive into the drama and analysis of baseball's hottest team. The Los Angeles Dodgers have been busy bees during this MLB offseason, making headlines with their latest signings. From big money deals to some head-scratching moves, the Dodgers are once again dominating the baseball headlines. Let's break down their recent moves that have fans and critics buzzing. Shohei Ohtani's deal with the Dodgers is a game-changer in baseball history, and not just because of the jaw-dropping amount of money involved. We're talking a whopping $700 million. But what really makes this contract stand out is its super innovative setup. So get this, instead of getting a huge paycheck every year, Ohtani's gonna take home a modest $2 million annually. Sounds crazy, right? But it's all about strategy. This deferral structure helps the Dodgers balance their books while still snagging one of the best players out there. The Dodgers are seeing Ohtani as more than just a player. They're betting he'll be a game changer, not just on the field, but also in boosting the team's global appeal. With Ohtani's amazing skills as both a pitcher and a hitter, they're counting on him to make a big impact and help him chase those championship dreams. Plus, they're expecting his star power to draw in more fans, sell more gear, and get tons of media attention, which is a win-win for everyone involved. Yoshinobu Yamamoto's deal with the Dodgers is another big move in their quest for top talent, especially from around the globe. This contract is massive, clocking in at $325 million spread out over 12 years. And let's not forget that sweet $50 million signing bonus thrown in there. As a highly respected pitcher from Japan, Yamamoto brings a fresh set of skills to the Dodgers' pitching lineup. The team sees him as a key player in their long-term plan, someone who's going to be holding down the fort on that mound for years to come. With his impressive pitching skills and a track record of success back in Japan, Yamamoto's expected to beef up the Dodgers' pitching crew and add some serious stability to their rotation. It's a big bet, but the Dodgers are hoping it's gonna pay off big time. Now, let's talk turkey about these contracts. Sure, they show the Dodgers are shooting for the stars when it comes to snagging top-notch players, but there's no denying they come with their fair share of risks. Take Ohtani's deal, for example. It's colossal, no doubt about it. But with that deferral thing, it could mean some serious financial headaches down the road for the Dodgers. And then there's Yamamoto's shaky start. It's got folks wondering if he can live up to the hype and justify all that cash. These contracts might end up putting a real squeeze on the team's wallet and limit their wiggle room for making future roster moves. And let's not forget about the raised eyebrows over these deferred payments. Some folks are saying it's shady business, playing fast and loose with money long after players have hung up their cleats. Sure, the Dodgers are playing by the rules of the game, but maybe it's time for a rulebook overhaul. This way of doing business seems sketchy at best and downright dirty at worst. It's got folks questioning whether the Dodgers are playing fair or playing with fire. Shohei Ohtani, the superstar from Japan, got caught up in some serious drama. It all started when allegations surfaced about his interpreter and close buddy, Ippei Mizuhara. They've been tight since Ohtani joined the Los Angeles Angels back in 2017. But then, bam! Reports started flying that Mizuhara was mixed up in some shady gambling stuff and was messing with Ohtani's money. We're talking a whopping $4.5 million. The Dodgers, not wasting a moment, promptly kicked Mizuhara to the curb once these allegations came to light. But for Ohtani, it was a real punch to the gut. Trust shattered, and his financial security suddenly on shaky ground. Being a big name in baseball, Ohtani was already under a ton of pressure to perform on the field. Now he had to deal with this whole scandal mess off the field, too. Ohtani finally had his say during a press conference at Dodger Stadium about 5 days after Mizuhara got the boot. He made it crystal clear. He never got mixed up in any sports betting, and he definitely didn't pay off any gambling debts for his buddy Mizuhara. Ohtani came out saying his close buddy straight up lied to him and swiped millions from him. Can you imagine the betrayal? It hit Ohtani hard, no doubt about it. This was someone he trusted like family, and now he's feeling the sting of that betrayal big time. As for the Dodgers, this scandal put a real dent in their rep. People have started asking questions about how they let someone like Mizuhara slip through the cracks. They have been put under the microscope, and folks are wondering if they are really keeping things on the up and up. And let's not forget about the distraction this whole mess caused. With all the media buzz and drama, it's going to be tough for the team to keep their heads in the game. They're trying to push through it all, but it's definitely not easy. Now, the feds are poking around, investigating these gambling and money shenanigans. It's casting a shadow over Ohtani and the Dodgers, leaving them hanging in limbo until they find out what's what. If these allegations stick, it could mean serious trouble for both Ohtani and the team, with legal stuff and their reputations on the line. The Dodgers did move fast to cut ties with Mizuhara and distance themselves from the mess, but there are still questions floating around about how they let this happen in the first place. Some say they should have been more on the ball with background checks, while others give them props for acting quickly. Now, the Dodgers have their work cut out for them. They gotta rebuild trust with their fans and patch up their reputation after this whole debacle. It's gonna take some serious effort, but hey, they're not out of the game yet. Let's talk about Yoshinobu Yamamoto's big debut with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Fans were super hyped up for this moment, and it was a big deal for the baseball community as a whole. So here's the scoop from spring training to the season opener. Yamamoto kicked things off with a bang during spring training. Pitching like a pro against the Texas Rangers, he showed off his amazing skills, proving why he was such a hot commodity in the free agent market. Everyone was buzzing about his command on the mound and how he kept those hitters guessing. But as spring went on, he hit a few bumps in the road, and folks started talking about his ups and downs. Fans were pumped for Yamamoto's debut, fueled by all the hype around his signing and his killer performance in spring training. They were thinking he'd be the game changer the Dodgers needed to give their pitching lineup a serious boost and upping their chances for success in the upcoming season. Social media was blowing up with excitement as fans counted down the minutes until he stepped onto the field in that Dodgers uniform. So when the big day finally came and Yamamoto faced off against a tough opponent, it was a real nail-biter. Sure, he showed flashes of brilliance with some killer pitches, but he also had some rough patches, struggling to find his groove at times. Even though he gave it his all, Yamamoto's performance didn't quite meet the sky-high expectations set for him. His play leaves room for improvement as the season rolls on. Analysts went to town dissecting every little detail of his outing, talking about his pitch choices, speed, and overall control on the mound. After Yamamoto's debut, reactions were all over the map. Some folks stayed hopeful, pointing out the challenges of jumping to Major League Baseball and focusing on his potential. Others were a bit let down, thinking he could have done more given all the hype. Social media was lit up with debates as fans went back and forth, analyzing every aspect of his game and wondering what's next for him with the team. But one thing's for sure, Yamamoto's journey is just getting started, and while his debut wasn't flawless, it's a key step in figuring out what he's made of and how he'll fare at the big leagues. The recent moves by the Dodgers have definitely sparked some important questions about how they'll build their team and manage risks. While going after top talent is great, they need to make sure they're doing their homework and thinking carefully about the risks involved. The controversies around contracts and player performances have definitely put a dent in their reputation and made people wonder about their decision-making. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. The Dodgers are a resilient bunch. They faced challenges before, and they'll bounce back from this too. Just look at their recent winning streak. It speaks volumes about their determination and skill. They're not ones to let a stumble keep them down. At the end of the day, the Dodgers are all about excellence. Yeah, they've made some missteps, but their ability to rise above challenges shows what they're made of. As the season rolls on, you can bet they'll keep adapting, learning, and getting stronger. And hey, they'll always be a force to be reckoned with in Major League Baseball. Baseball is full of wild, inspiring tales that go beyond hitting the bat. What's your most memorable baseball moment? Drop it in the comments. We'll love to hear it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more captivating tales from the diamond.